Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers and gamer-like products, we're almost ready to go. Bounty Hunters number 13. I felt like this was going to be a cursed event. We had one of the matchups being cancelled and remade like 2 times in a row. In the end, we had one more extra cancellation. The Chaos Cold Lewis versus Gas Jacko matchup couldn't be played. We had some unforeseen circumstances from some of the players, but the show must go on. And we're doing it live as per usual. We still got 5 good matches to go. And what 5 matches? Let's take a look at the card for tonight. We're gonna start off the evening with Matiibo Nagariuki versus Axel, Trigger Axel. And Matiibo's actually one of those players I've been wanting to see on the screen for this game for a long while. One of those players who were pretty decent, as we say, decent at best in Finland. All jokes aside, very decent in Exert as well as other games, but probably hasn't like concentrated on this game Strive all that much. One of those players who definitely have big potential if they put in the effort. I don't know, many of those players tend to play Nagoriuki as well. We have Shady as well, who's like, I would probably rate Shady as like one of the strongest Finnish players at the moment. But yeah, a lot of those players who were super strong in older games, in Exert, tend to be a little more, I guess, on the reserved side when it comes to Strive gameplay in this one. Overall, like, players who were super strong Exert, like, Europe-wise, not a lot of the top players in Exert have stayed the top players in Strive. I mean, top players in Exert are still very potent players in this one, but if we take a look at exclusively tournament results in a lot of the weekly tournament events, I think a lot of the names have changed. Like, one of the few names that I recognize from both like Exert and Strive would be like Uriel Legend, to name like, I can't even think of any other names at the moment. Yeah, top player, I guess that's the truth. Gamer?
Yeah.
I guess that's sort of true. Top players in Exert don't really either like Strive all that much or didn't commit to Strive, didn't commit the time in Strive as much as, you know.
I don't know. I think that's a case by case basis kind of thing.
For sure, but like if
you've got dudes like Nage still grinding away at Strive.
Right.
Even though like Nage in particular got hit pretty hard with the my character is unplayable kind of
right.
vibe,
I think I was sort of thinking of like the EU scene. Obviously the Japanese scene seems to be like the top players, like the Asian scene in general. In general, the top players did stay top, sort of.
Pretty much. As for Europe, I'm trying to think.
Because
who was top in Europe? Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, I guess I would think like players like
Svampen, yeah, sure. Mirari and Svampen are kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, just from like the Finnish players, we got like Mirri, Zok, Snap. All of those players, like, not necessarily able to break through and place like top 4 in a lot of the tournaments now.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure Mirri could, but like
probably
he's just not very interested in the game. Which is fair. It's very different for sure. I wonder if the situation is like different somehow, because I guess because the scene in like Japan is so much bigger. If you got like most of the player base moving to the new game, like I guess maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
it seems like the attitude towards the new game was very different in Japan from the
For
get-go.
sure. Like, you don't hear a lot of negative things coming from the Japanese people's mouths as much as maybe some of the Western players. But then again, it could be just my perception, because like I'm not part of that scene, so I don't get the first-hand news, and I don't talk to people directly, obviously.
Sure. I mean, from what I've seen on Twitter, it's mostly being like more positive discourse and people being interested in the game, and I feel like that's really reflected in the top players as well, because you've got pretty much all the mainstays of Guilty Gear still playing the game at a fairly high level. You've got, Nage, FAB, Roy, obviously my mind's on Mikado because of reasons, but
yeah, but I mean, we still have space for players to develop. We're still pretty early into the lifespan of the game, and even though we see a lot of the same players placing high on the tournaments, that is not to say that we couldn't see that change and new people popping in and stuff like that.
For sure. Either way, the community is healthy, and that's what matters to me. Listen, if some of the boomers don't want to play this game, all the power to them, but I'm glad that we've got plenty of people playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess currently the scene doesn't really miss like one or two players. We got plenty to go around still.
Yep. For sure. I'm just hoping my strong top 2 character against one of his best MUs carries me. I think you mean top 1, Neat. So I've been totally like, I feel like Nago is ridiculous right now. Nago is the new Soul.
I guess. I think Soul is still up there, but Nago definitely sort of rivals Soul, especially in like how many good matchups he has. Like Nago doesn't really have many.
What are his bad matchups exactly? Like,
I guess Axel?
Axel maybe, but I, from what I understand, like that's like not that bad even.
Right.
Like, it's annoying to play maybe, but apparently, like, I mean, if you get in, what's Axel gonna do? Sneeze on you?
Yeah, that's the thing with Axel matchups usually, is like if you get in there, then what's he gonna do? Super? Alright, there's the prediction for the first match. And I think the players are also in, so we're sort of ready to jump in whenever the players want to. A huge thanks to both of these players for taking up on this matchup offer on very short notice. We had the first matchup cancelled and remade like a couple of times already, but in the end, settled with this one. Trigger versus Matiibo. Speaking of Axel versus Nago.
Alright, I guess we're about to see how bad this matchup is.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
So these players sort of have similar-ish background when it comes to what they were doing before Strive. Both of them pretty good players in Exert, but haven't really played Strive all that much. Like I said earlier, I wanted to see Matiibo on screen for such a long time already. See what he's been able to muster up as far as this matchup goes, and as far as Nago goes.
I feel like Nago, once you learn how much blood any given string or thing you do builds, like beyond that, like the character isn't that difficult to pick up and play. So I feel like it should serve Matiibo fairly well, considering his understanding of the game at large.
Yeah, and fighting games in general.
Yeah.
I think out of Matiibo has been playing a couple of different characters, but I think he said that Nago so far seems to be working the best for him, being like the most simple to understand, simple to execute.
It's kind of ridiculous how good Nago's bite is as well. I've been thinking about that, like the fact that after bite you can basically do anything you want is very scary.
Oh, dying with the buff on still. Really cool changes to Axel, by the way, with that one vision buff, the super. Now able to hit confirm from a lot of different situations you couldn't before, or confirming in better ways than before, such as the command grab. Oh, just walks there!
Walk throw, yeah.
Menacingly.
And it's out the throw as well, yeah.
Establishing the RPS there.
I'll try to go for the air throw.
Now a lot of meter to spare. Oh my god. Resulting in a trade there with the Kamuryuki. And we're in another one.
Oh, ridiculous. Why? 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 Why though? Who the fuck?
Plus minus 0 on block. Do it again.
Everything about this character is so fucking stupid to me. Let's be fair. But the Beyblade is probably the most egregious tool, definitely. Like, it's just who okayed this?
Yeah, it's like, what are some of the things you can do against Beyblade? Unless, I mean, Axel obviously can outpoke it if you're there in time. But like many other characters, what are you gonna do? I guess neutral jump is one of the few things that you can do to get an actual punish if you read that they're gonna commit to it mid-screen.
The problem is that the box is very deceptively large, so if you jump even a little bit late, it's actually going to catch you.
Yeah, and it has very fast recovery as well, at 14 frames, I think.
Yeah. And in general, like, the only way to actually, like, deal with it is to stuff it before it actually becomes active, which is not something you can do on reaction. It's something you have to just guess. Like, at this point, he's probably going to do the move that moves him full screen and gets him a pressure situation and a mix-up.
Yeah, and that's not the only tool that he has that does that. A lot of the other special moves as well, the clone, you can like sort of teleport behind it. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
Big plus frames. Yeah, Matiibo could still make this, but that's probably going to be it. No way can he avoid that.
Even if he was somehow able to block there, that would have cost so much chip damage, and Matiibo was already at 1 hit point. Well, a little early there on the Winter Mantis.
Oh, right. Yeah, good point, by the way. We should stop saying all these things about Nago, because Event Hubs, the premier destination for all fighting game knowledge and information, has marked as the second worst character in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah, Nago bottom too. It's Lost and Lagoriyuki.
Also, very nice sequence there from Matiibo. The classic jump between Axel's super strikes, and then even baits the burst afterwards. It's like when your options are so linear on defense, you sort of can become even like sort of readable because of that.
It's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Super.
Matiibo was a little late on that too heavy against the spinny blade, but that's the right option. I think Nago too heavy actually pokes through that. I think
Nago probably has one of the best supers in the game as well. Like, minimum damage on that is nuts.
Ooh, and finds the frame trap with spinny wheel once again. Matiibo so far looking pretty strong.
But yeah, it's gets you a ridiculous amount of damage, and the fact that it also removes some of the blood is pretty good.
Speaking of things that remove blood, the new far slash buff.
Yeah,
ooh, that's gonna whiff.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh no! He tried to go for the maximum punish, charge the 5D, but I wonder if you have enough time there.
I like how the Nago defense squad were like kind of, you know, about the the S button buff. They were like, oh, but nobody uses the last hit on that anyway. But now you do.
Yeah, yes, you do if you have a reason to use it.
Yeah,
I mean, you
do.
You get half of your blood back. Yes, you do.
Yeah. Oh, nobody used that tool anyway. Yeah, because there wasn't a point. Now there is.
Nago round start, by the way. Oh my god, look at those footses. Oh girl, look at that body. Yeah, no reason to burst here even. That's gonna be a very difficult comeback to make.
I'm thrilling to see the difficulty in this matchup so far.
I mean, it also comes down to familiarity with the matchup. I think usually in Guilty Gear games, like none of that is gonna matter. The first thing that comes to play is like player skill, and then like which player has researched the matchup more. And like whatever the matchup is at higher level in optimal scenario doesn't really matter. Oh, he sees the burst. That's the thing. That's the thing in Strive.
I just feel like while Nagoriyuki's movement is not the best, just because of how good Beyblade is, like I just don't see how this could be that bad. Especially once you get in, because, you know, Axel, slow buttons, you're kind of just at the mercy of whatever Nago wants to do.
Yeah, I was watching Shady play this matchup in his stream a couple of days ago, and it, like, when you play against an Axel player that's very acclimated to the matchup, it can be very difficult to get in. Sometimes you just lose the round without getting a single chance to, you know, pressure. But I mean, if you have any consistency in sort of bluffing your way, forcing your way in, this is probably like what's gonna happen. Like once you're in, you're in. Axel needs 50 meters to get you off of him. Or like get a good read on the command grab. Ooh, gets a punish for his troubles. And now we're here, once again in the corner. Ooh, nice throw. Let's see if Trigger is able to mount some sort of offense here. So far the problem has been like the keep away game, because this is a very, oh no, very high in the air. It goes straight into the super. That's probably, yeah, probably not gonna be enough, but
no wall break though. That's okay.
This should be a really good situation. Yeah, sets up the meaty explosion of Rensen there to get inside.
Rare footage of Nago actually going bust in this patch.
And I would imagine like disciplined player like Matiibo, like as soon as they get a hang of this character, they're probably not gonna go thirsty very often either.
No, especially not now. It's so easy to avoid it. Unless you're like Yalis, I guess. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, sometimes you're gotta go in balls to the walls and all or nothing. That's kind of cool that the character is a little bit more expressive than maybe some other characters, because you do have the you know, you gotta take into account the risk-reward factor, and you can be very risky on this character if you want to.
It's a lot of blood. I mean, comfortable way of getting yourself to level 3.
Ooh, really important for Trigger to, yep, build some distance again. And here we are.
Matiibo has not reacted to a single one of those command throws yet.
I think he jumped out of one. He did get a punish earlier, but I think mostly what like Trigger's command crabs have been just like a little too early. Like the command crab has been missing because Nago's just not there yet. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage.
Very delayed. Still hits though, okay. Damage on that is so nuts.
Here we go, what's the mix-up? Ooh, was reading for reversal super or reversal burst there.
Oh. One vision combo.
Oh no!
Unfortunate burst.
Now this is looking pretty okay for Trigger if he manages to get... Oh! The worst possible scenario. Wanted to get a burst out and play still, but now ending up with no burst whatsoever on both players here on the last round. Yeah, and the confidence speaking for itself. Matiibo just very deliberate, finding all the buttons in the world, finding all the jump-ins as well. Oof. And now into the bite once again. into a fast 6-0. My gosh. Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Trigger hasn't been using jump slash all that much yet, which is one of those buttons. If Potemkin is Garuda the character, they say that Axel is jump slash the character. Probably his best button at limiting the opponent's options on at neutral. And hits the reversal super once again. Matiibo with all the reach in the world. The downside of that jump slash for Axel, dropping the combo, but still gets a reset. Downside for that jump slash is you do have to give usually away a little bit of that real estate, because like back jump slash is probably the tool that you're gonna be going for the most of the time. Alright. Now Trigger just doesn't seem to be able to get any pressure going. Look at that.
Hard baiting the burst.
Shimmy.
It's extremely hard baiting the burst. Oh, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, Matiibo displaying aptitude in this game as well. I mean, that's sort of what I was kind of afraid of. The strong players coming in from Exert, even though they don't have that much experience with the game yet. Yeah, Matiibo is definitely a top player in Exert in Finland towards the end of the life cycle of that game.
Now go better zoner than Axel changed my mind. I'm not sure if I can. Like, this character's busted.
All right,
Matiibo did jump over one grab. Wow.
All right, jumping into the next match up.
That's great, neat. What do we got? Candy King versus Nico? I do not know either of these players.
Yeah, Nico, a Norwegian RAM player. Candy King, a Swedish Leo player. Relatively, I'm not sure how established these players are within their own scenes, but I haven't seen them play much yet, so another treat during the Christmas morning. Two players you've never seen play before. It's gonna be very exciting. Also, the matchup is probably like relatively even. You would think that like Ram would probably have an advantage over Leo, but as far as I know, it isn't necessarily so.
I don't know. I feel like it depends a lot on how Leo can work around that far slash range of Rams. And I'm not sure. Guess we'll see.
Obviously, DPs, having a DP, very important in the corner defense scenario against Ram. I guess like the S Sonic Boom can be pretty useful for some of the footsie game. But yeah, we're gonna have to see.
Yep, yeah.
Let's fix the prediction. Nico versus Candy King. I hope the first match wasn't like too fast for these people to actually realize that, oh shit, it's go time. Sometimes matches are super fast in Strive, and this game is like damage output of the game. A lot of potential for a lot of these characters to just make your opponent explode. Sort of like you make one mistake and it's it's lights out. me see. What's the button for showing who you have in the lobby?
I don't.
Still haven't figured out my keyboard.
Keyboard? Oof. Yeah, no idea.
Alright, we have a Nico in the lobby so far, so I'm gonna shoot Candy King a DM.
Well.
They are offline right now. I hope they haven't forgotten. That would. I mean, if they have, like, give me all the difficulties this event. Like, this event is cursed. Yeah, so many problems so far. Yeah, maybe. We might have to play the next matchup first if. Can't get a hold of Candy King for now.
Damn.
Alright, if Solid and Carls are ready to play, we should probably do that one first.
Sure. Jacko's still keeping at it. Keeping on. Character seems pretty good.
Yeah, Jacko is an interesting character. Seems like pretty technical compared to a lot of other characters. Kind of like feels close to what sort of what Zato offers, but in a little different way.
Definitely sort of difficult to play against on a sort of surface level. Like I've not played against a lot of Jackos, but the like couple matches that I've had in the tower, it was like, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Venom, but bad. I don't think she's bad. She seems pretty good.
I mean, I guess it depends on your like point of reference. Yeah, if you were expecting like top tier Venom, like he was at the end of like Exert's life cycle, then maybe she's not that, but
we don't know that yet. Could be.
Alright, we have Solid and Carls on the driving wheel.
So it would appear.
Alright, so I saw that Solid was like, alright, I know my matchup now, I'm gonna prepare a hecton this upcoming week, and they really did some grinding, looking at their in-game level. I think they started at like level 200, and they've been working hard and getting up to account level 500 on Gold Lewis so far.
Nice.
The two DLC characters up against each other. I think we didn't have this matchup yet, right?
I missed last week's broadcast, I'm not quite sure. But
Yeah, I think we didn't have any Gold Lewises that time. But now, which one of these DLC characters is the stronger one?
guess we'll see.
Sample size 1. Definitive data coming out of this broadcast right here.
Yep.
Jacko certainly has sort of an edge being able to abuse the mobility issues that Gold Lewis has, but I mean...
Oh, nice. Bit of fire.
Ooh, interesting. Doesn't want to deal any with that close range pressure.
Guess that's a way of getting in. Yeah. Worked out fairly well for Solid there.
Yeah, I really don't know if once you set the Iron Cannon super on Gold Lewis, I'm not sure if there's any like good ways to avoid that being put in that block stun.
Man, I have no idea how to read Jacko's gauge. Like, not entirely sure what the two different bars mean.
The most important one is the yellow one. That's how much like minion gauge you have to spend at the moment. And I think every minion action takes 1 bar, right? Roughly 1 bar, I think. Oh, and here comes the damage.
Nice. Can we get the wall break? Yep. Good, good, good.
If there's something Gold Lewis is super good at, it's sort of pressure when you get in there, and then when you finally manage to hit a combo, the damage, especially in the corner, is devastating.
Yellow bar summons gray is used for attack. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
So you can use the yellow to actually get minions out, and then it's the gray bar that actually is like the minions action. Okay.
Yeah, that's new for me as well. Man, that Skyfish. Once that Skyfish, the projectile is out, it stays out.
It is fairly slow to start up, but certainly once you do get it out, it's quite nice.
Oh, that attack buff is active. That means a lot of or basically you have infinite access to your minion commands, as your minion gauge is gonna recharge so fast.
Oh, the RC drift backwards there, probably not in Solid's favor at all. Because if there's anything Gold Lewis doesn't want to build, it's distance. And here's down with a system, level 3.
Man, that startup on that super, I think he did like all the circles in the world, because that was really slow to start up there.
Oh yeah. I feel like down with the system is actually like one of the easiest supers in the game to mash out. you just churn it.
I mean, isn't that the initial input was like a traditional buster one, right? And then after that you churn it, right? Was that?
No, you just do full circles.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
So you just, you're knocked down and you're churning it.
Spin it.
Spin it. Level 1 is Buster Input. Okay. Well, nobody ever does level 1 though. I've never seen a level 1 in my life.
I guess it depends on the situation. If you need to get your interrupting action out really fast. Oh my god, the Skyfish actually reflects the minions actively. That's sort of a nice feature. That's sort of like if you manage to get that Skyfish out, that forces Jacko in a position where she loses access to a lot of her tools.
Oh, the disjoint.
Yeah, the pressure at this range. At that point, Behemoth Typhoon deals so much chip damage as well. It was so likely that Carl's not gonna get out of that situation alive.
Oh,
nice.
that's a lot of stun for hitting the little Aegis.
Yeah, the stagger state, you have pretty much like 2 options for utilizing the frames after the defend command. You can use your super for true punish, because it hits even during those stagger frames, or you can just run in and sort of start your pressure. Look at that damage. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Boy.
Probably not gonna be able to jump out. No.
Yeah, that's a very like deceptively good super because it has a lot of horizontal range. Hits very far.
Sure does. You can, you know, avoid it post slash if you weren't doing anything like most supers, but it's certainly pretty interesting. And you can combo into it as well.
Sort of forces, yeah, sort of forces you to structure your offense differently as well compared to a lot of like normal DPs, I suppose. Like you, well, I guess like the safe jumps aren't that much a thing in Strive usually.
It depends.
Oh, finds the throw. Now this is bad. Doesn't have 50 meter to use for the YRC and solid finds the hit.
Gold Lewis 2H is just so good. not necessarily as a button, but it just looks cool.
Oh my god, it stays so active. And I guess one of the problems for sort of depending sort of like a double-edged sword, if you touch Jacko's minions with your strikes are gonna stay active for like extra long time. Kind of the same mechanic as with Eddie on Zato. And it's very pronounced on Jacko. Finds the throw.
I wonder if that was a messed up setup or something.
Skyfish there still as a guarantee. To be so careful. Every one of those strikes, potentially a heck ton of damage, especially since Jacko does only have defense modifier 2. Sorry, guts 2, but defense modifier is sort of low.
Okay.
Ooh, that's probably gonna whiff, right?
Yeah, got hit by the Skyfish. No, wait, Thunderbird? Oh my god, which one's which?
Oh god, now you're making me doubt as well. Wait.
I think Skyfish is the minigun and Thunderbird is the...
Oh, right. I think you're right. That sounds right.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Thunderbird's the little guy. Oh! The backhand. Oh.
Ooh, nice Abare.
Too far away.
Getting out of that tricky situation straight into the corner. And look at how active that is! Landing a hit against that minion. That's such a problem with characters who have like normals that just fill the screen, like Nagoriyuki, Sol, Gold Lewis, you name it. It's like you gotta wait a long time for those strikes to go inactive. And on the other hand, I guess it gives you like better time to sort of get ready for your whiff punish, but still. Oh, is he gonna be able to recover in time? No.
And then trying to get as much chip in with the Skyfish.
With security level 3, that Skyfish deals a shit ton of damage. You're gonna lose like almost half your meter if you wanna FD it.
Oh, Gold Burst. Yeah, protecting the skies.
That's like sort of the classic maneuver. You set up the ground with your projectile and then make sure that they're not gonna jump over.
Yeah, JS is a great like horizontal range for sure.
Man, I feel like a lot of these characters with big screen-filling pokes don't really care that much about the minions. Guess you gotta find like tricky ways to go over. I guess like sort of whiff punishing them with the minions, like waiting for their big strikes to stop being active before you actually get to set up minions and or go in.
I feel like it needs to be like you know, like once your opponent is showing that they're dealing with the minions by checking them, you kind of have to start trying to bait out the Aegis like that. But
Ooh, tried to go for an anti-air there, but was super late. Carl's finally looking for that first round victory, for the game victory. And it can be so scary though, especially when you're working against Gold Lewis, a character with like very big rewards on their hits. And then on the other hand, you as Jacko don't really deal that much damage on hits, just like the old game. You're more about the sort of blender life in this one. Nice, get the reversal super. Are we gonna follow it up? Nice, gets the throw in.
Alright.
Sets the attack command, and we're on board. Carl's
World.
World.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
It's like world crossover between world and board.
Yes. Not the world, but the board.
Look at that! Guilty Gear hitboxes.
Just do
The
it.
classic. 6-piece hitting from behind.
It do be. Hey, it looks like Guilty Gear. Nice throw. Oh, I wonder if he, if Solid was going for like a PK Behemoth Typhoon or something.
Again, brrr, copter coming in.
The Gold Lewis 2K is so comical. Man's just doing himself a little sit.
Ooh, losing that punish opportunity there. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, still active, and that's gonna hurt so much. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's ready for it. Sees the instant air dash out of the corner.
Yeah. Oh no. Wait, did that cross up? Or was that
Looked like it.
I'm not sure.
I think that was a cross-up.
Oh god.
Yeah, Gold Lewis really has like really good jump buttons, especially up close. Combined with how fast his jump arc sort of, or like how fast he comes down off the jumps, combined with the good air buttons, it's like he's relatively difficult to anti-air from certain spaces.
For sure. But that being said, his jump arcs are way more predictable than the rest of the cast, just because of the fact that he doesn't have a double jump.
It sort of comes with a downside. It's harder to get closer to your opponent, but once you get there, it works in your favor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Again,
Just walking the Thunderbird. I like that.
Thunderbird really holding down the fort at neutral. Oh my goodness! And it's not like it's not good to keep blocking those Behemoth Typhoons either, because they're gonna guard break you. They're like those are like mini Garudas or like mini Fafnirs. They're gonna chip you so much.
Oh my goodness.
That's how fun to throw.
Ah, the low. The overhead! Every which way! Too many Behemoth Typhoons!
Of course, we'll have to be very careful here. Setting up the super.
That's gonna get Mr. Gold Lewis all the way in, and...
Get over here!
Oh, surprised that Calls didn't go for the YRC or anything.
Yeah, it can be like a similar situation as...
no.
Oh! The air dash of Jacko. Sort of like in the previous game as well, that air dash just takes you so far away.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you very often end up, like when you air dash over them. Sort of works well with in tandem with your jump heavy.
Oh my goodness, nice pickup from the JS.
Yeah, Carl's is doing their best, like using FD against as many of those.
Oh no! No!
Just avoiding a lot of the chip damage done by the Behemoth Typhoons, but eventually you're gonna have to commit and try to get away. And just like that, Solid is already on set point here.
Oh yeah, true. Quick work.
Jump D, the fast jump arc. Oh no. Get out of there, Carls. That's so dangerous.
Ooh.
The coughing's gonna hurt. The aggressive burst. Keeping Carls in the corner. Ooh, the saving grace 2D. It's all or nothing now.
Oh, just do it.
Just Behemoth Typhoons out of that.
My goodness.
Yeah, I mean, Solid put in all the work during this week and he came to play. Damn.
Well then.
I guess it's as they say, when you play the game, you're gonna become stronger, better, faster.
No way. No. That doesn't make any sense. I refuse to believe these sorts of false points of information. There's no way that playing the game makes you better at the game. That doesn't make any sense.
That's losers talk.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I get better by especially not playing the game and by complaining about it.
Alright, since Candy King is not available yet, I guess we're gonna jump into Do The Manta Ray versus ULTINEET matchup next.
What level of player is Neko? Because if Candy King doesn't show up, I could jump in if it's not too...
Let me recheck. So Nico signed up as account level 125.
Ooh, might be a bit rough.
So below Celestial floor.
Yeah, probably not. Not a good match. Toast, I'm not. I said it's not a good match. I'm being very reasonable. Are you saying Rygand is a Celestial? Yes, I am saying that Rygand is a Celestial gamer. But I'm not sure if you should trust me on that.
I would hope so, because I got my ass whooped by this Rygand dude a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm decent sometimes, but making this patch, we got hit really hard with the nerfs, I gotta say.
Yes, there's actual interactivity when it comes to those pokes.
Wait, in neutral, I have to kind of think about the buttons I'm pressing. Ugh. Oh, I just got a shiver, like a full body shiver through my body, ugh, disgusting. Oh man, actually, I think that just because the 5H buffs, May's probably pretty much exactly as good as she was in the last patch, because the 5H, the 5H is nuts now. It's a really good button.
Is it like 5H in the old games, or how did the function of the button change?
It's not quite like it was previously, but it's kind of gotten that wall status back, because where it used to have 30 frames of recovery, now it only has 15, making it actually faster to recover than Far Slash. So it's like you can actually counter poke with it now without the opponent being able to run up and buster you. Previously you just didn't want to press that button outside of combos, but now it's an excellent counter poke, and it can actually anti-air as well. So it's fairly versatile and good to press.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. You don't want to have buttons that just do absolutely nothing, or are just. I mean, sometimes you have buttons that are just combo fodder, but yeah, it's definitely interesting to have more options in your toolkit and not just have a couple of buttons that do everything for you.
And all memes aside, I'm really happy with the 2S and Far Slash changes, because previously both buttons were so good that there wasn't really a reason to use both of them, kinda. Like 2S was super disjointed, and it's still disjointed. Both of them are, but like now / goes way further than 2S, and you can low profile it fairly easily because it goes like it goes upwards. It's got like an upward angle now
Right.
at the tip of it. So it's actually like a decision in neutral which button you're going to use and in what situations and what ranges you want to use those buttons. And that's like way more fun, way more interactive in neutral.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Overall, they just increased the interactivity in many of the matchups for a lot of the characters, like stuff like Mei S buttons, chip buttons, soul buttons, especially 6S. A lot of things like that changed to probably or definitely the better.
Oh yeah.
Just removing situations like ranges where there's just like no place for you other than like get out of there. You can't be there against this character.
If this is the kind of like trend that they're gonna be holding to with the changes in like October, I'm really looking forward to it because I hope that they adjust everyone in the way that they now adjusted like Sol and Mei especially, because I feel like Sol and Mei are the ones that had like their most stupidly ridiculous buttons adjusted, and I feel like that's the kind of thing that a lot of the cast could use.
Yeah.
These like really absurdly powerful tools like Nagoriyuki Beyblade, for an example. Like if these are adjusted in ways that make them more interactive, then that's only good for the game.
Yeah, for sure. It might in like short term hurt your, I don't know, your success depending on yeah, it depends on how you're playing the character. I think like in the case of Sol, because I am a Sol player, it just probably makes you like a better player in long term.
Yeah,
because having options that you can just abuse to like to like sort of just impose your character's strong things on the opponent and like not have to think about anything. That's not very interesting gameplay, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like you see Soul players now still adjusting because like you see a lot of that like previous patch kind of neutral, you know, just pressing / over and over again, but it just doesn't work anymore because you can actually like FD Soul out of there. Obviously, if you're like at that level where you're not like utilizing FD or that sort of thing, then you know that's a different case entirely. But you know at that sort of like higher level, you know, Celestial plus, like that shit's not gonna fly anymore, like not at all. So it's just way more interactive overall. Which is, you know, that's the thing that makes these games fun. Well, depending on who you ask. Somebody, you know, you've got dudes like Dicky Vic who are like, I don't want to play interactive. I want to win, and that's fair. You know, you know, each their own. But yeah, it's all going towards a better direction for sure.
All right. ULTINEET Nago. One of those players that I tend to like sort of undervalue, I think, in my own head. Because like Neat is such a beast in this game.
I think it's a lot easier to undervalue someone when they undervalue themselves.
Sort of true.
Because I feel like Neat is one of those players who downplays herself a lot. And that kind of has the effect of, you know, if you're not confident, then you're not going to be treated like a confident player, I guess. You know?
I suppose.
But I know for a fact that Neat is a tried and true gamer. And I'm sure we'll see that here.
Yeah, works very hard as well. And interesting to see for the first time here, Do The Manta Ray on screen. A Leo player from Switzerland, if I recall correctly.
Ooh, okay. Swiss Guilty Gear strong.
Indeed, we have some pretty
Onimario is
Swiss,
if I recall. I don't think Onimario has been playing this game, but damn, in Exert, Onimario was probably one of the best in EU, easily.
Yeah, what's his name? The damn, the really strong Faust player.
King Rasta?
Yeah, wasn't he from Switzerland as well?
Maybe. Whatever the case, Rasta is really strong. Not sure.
Oh no, yeah, he's from Austria. You're actually right.
Oh, okay.
Close, but no.
Austria, Switzerland, basically the same thing, honestly.
Yikes. Ooh, it's the big frame trap.
Courage is Swiss. Yeah. And Cocky Ice is extremely strong extra player. While we were talking about that, Neat gets on the board.
And he's making really quick work of Do The Manta Ray here. And that's sort of how the matchup is gonna be. If you get hit by Nago, a lot of damage coming in. If you, on the other hand, if Leo gets a hit on you, you're in for that mix-up city.
Mm-hmm.
And the round's gonna end.
This is one of the, like, because Leo's really strong now in this patch, and was in the previous patch as well, but like he didn't get hit like in any way, sort of like he got buffs and nothing else. So he's exactly as strong as he was previously, if not even more so. The stance cancel, or rather the stance K cancel seems pretty strong and versatile.
You now have even more options to sort of surprise your opponent.
For sure. But, that being said, I feel like this is one of the matchups that Leo does struggle in, because Leo's weakness has ever been neutral. Less so in this game, but still, you know, like, if he can't find his way in, then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And it's just that Nagoriyuki has the range advantage for sure. Look at that!
Sonic Boom! No, don't do that, especially not the heavy one.
The wisest thing you can do against Nagoriyuki, if he goes bust and you're not there to punish it, like right next to him, then just don't do anything. Just block. I implore you, just block.
The temptation can be immense, especially if you have like certain tools. Looking at us Soul players, like, is like, yeah, I think the Naga player is probably gonna 5 heavy with that level 3 Blood Rage. Should I just go Vortex under? But oftentimes it's not worth the risk.
No, it's because, especially if they have that 50 meter on lockdown, because any hit will convert into that super. Like, Zantetsu is very easy to convert.
Yeah, it's just so much damage.
Oh yeah,
and like,
and you know what? You can just hit Zantetsu raw as well. Like, you can just go for it. It's got mad range.
And like, you're already getting rewards by not doing anything because their life is going down. And,
yeah, exactly.
And like, you can only lose basically. It's like, if you play, if you don't play, you're never gonna lose. If you play, there's a chance you lose.
Oh. Alright, the burst is good. It caught the startup of the command throw. The Leo command throw is interesting. Like, I've found that rather than like try and react to the jump out, I've been reacting with throw, and it's been working out pretty well.
That's actually much better. This time, backing himself to max range Manta Ray here and using the S Sonic Boom, while Neat didn't have the range to 5 heavy him.
Man, Neat is going bust like a lot. I guess if the opponent is letting you get away with it, then it's not like much of a concern, but
Neat has so far been finding really nice interruptions with that Blood Rage, and that does happen if you don't pay attention to the blood gauge of your opponent.
Yeah. Yalis Gaming.
Oh, that stands.
Oh, alright. What's
We're
the
doing
next?
it.
Going for the guard crush into command throw, alright.
Looking really bad for Neat this round. She does have a burst, but no meter to speak of.
Probably gonna burst out of this pressure, right? No? No! Decides to hold it.
Ultimately,
nice interrupt.
yeah, that's probably the last place that she could have bursted. But now if... It is a difficult comeback, but if there's a character that can make it in a couple of combos, it's definitely Nagoriyuki.
For sure.
Getting that level 2.
Especially with Manta Ray not having a burst to speak of, so... Oh, this could be big. There we go, bite. Now you have the license to go as wild as you want. Ah!
That was a... Yeah, the footsies, man.
I feel like Neat was playing way too reserved there. Obviously, the fear of flash kick is a thing, but like I don't think Manta Ray has proven himself to be too flash kick happy so far. So
yeah, and really good option there played by Manta Ray. Was checking that Neat was trying to be kind of safe in that 2k range. Used 2D to just hop over that. The counter option.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a thing with Nago. With that.
With those buttons are too disjointed to burst.
Yeah, not only are those disjointed buttons really good against bursts, but also against YRCs. I sort of was thinking about it with Shady the other day, and I think Nago might be one of the best characters in the game to just not care about YRCs at all.
For sure. Ah, that's death. Oh, wait. No, because Neat had already committed to the backwards Fukyo.
Right, finds the 2S. It's gonna be very damaging combo leading into a wall break, man.
Ah! Spoke too soon?
Just kidding. Reset.
JK, lol.
Now Neat in a very strong position with that wires. Oh. Oh, signs of life still this round. Get the throw. And now we go in. Neat does have a lot of meter though. All the resources in the world to defend. But if you read the wrong options, there's the burst. Oh no! I can't believe Neat has been getting that blood rage out in the most opportune moments and the snipe.
Oh, Manta Ray just refuses to stay still during blood rage. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I think even if you back yourself to max distance there, you probably don't have like enough time to let the heavy Sonic Boom rip.
No, because the 5H is gonna rip through it no matter what. Yeah. So it's just
the startup is just way too slow. I mean, Nago does have to. Nago has to take a couple of steps forward. Oh, going into blood race again.
Oh no.
Ah, that's gonna be a kill, yeah. RC.
Yeah, no way it isn't. Right? Oh, unless? Actually. Hello? Who's that Paration? Oh, okay. That was 2H that Neat pressed there, I think, which is a strange option.
Could have maybe missed the DP input?
Ooh, could be. Is that with H?
Yeah, I think the quarter circle back H is the spinny wheel, and then the DP H is the that one move. You know the move.
The move.
The move with which you often frame trap out of those special situations.
What is it called? Shizuryuki. That's the one. And that is indeed 623H.
I mean, I don't know, it's some goddamn snow. I don't even
those are snow. You know, we got the red snow, we got the blue snow, and we got the yellow snow. So whatever.
It's spinning snow and chopping, slashing snow and the fucking I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, didn't have the time to unleash the heavy fireball once again. Uh-oh.
Oh, alright, good burst.
That drops the combo, but still pushing Manta Ray towards the corner. Very nice YRC. Oh, the throw range of Nago! Putting Manta Ray back into the position, and now this is difficult. Look at this. She's just content sitting here.
No hurry. Nice block. Ah! Oh. Good read.
Oh, the The risky frame trap into... What's that move called? Turbulence?
Turbulence.
If Need had the patience to block that one more, that would have probably been a punish, but Manta Ray with a nice read there.
For sure.
And that's
very nice reads. And that's the sort of like thing you kind of have to do as Leo.
Yeah, for sure. This character has always been thriving in the RPS. You probably don't want to play this character if you don't like rolling the dice here and there.
For sure.
Oh, the classic!
The exchange is that you do have the tools to play RPS very effectively. So it's just that kind of a character. Has always been.
Ooh. Ooh, going through the 6B. But this time holding the trigger finger. Not deeping after 2D.
Oh!
Again!
I feel like Manta Ray was going for a throw of his own, but...
Oh, okay. Even if Neat gets this round, I think that was worth it getting the burst there.
I wonder what flavor of snow that projectile is called. Not on the Yuki. There we go. It actually was a snow move as well. All right.
Big damage. And coast to coast. Now let's see what Leo has to say about this. Spent the RC. Good stand up from Need. Again, I think that might pop her, but did Manta Ray notice? Oh, he got caught at the very tail end there. Oh yeah, that's gonna seal the deal. It's looking very even so far. And Manta Ray, round by round, not getting Need get away.
Good 2K check on the Fukyo.
Unfortunate was what Need only at level 1 here, not able to slash through that fireball. It really does make a big difference. That 5 heavy reach changes so much based on the blood level. Oh, that was so smart!
Yep. Backdash, I feel like, is a terrible response to that command throw, just because it's so slow. It's usually gonna catch you after the backdash.
Yeah, it really depends on the spacing. Backdash is really not what they used to be for sure in Guilty Gear.
Certainly.
Right, ULTINEET. Getting another comfortable point there. Not letting Manta Ray take the even position here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not reacting to those with throw as of yet. Very unfortunate. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh my god, footsies! That was a full screen DP.
As you do. He's playing fairly passively, and I don't think it's paying off now.
I think it's usually like if you probably need the level 2 blood to start playing passively, start to playing footsies, but before you get that, it's probably worth it to gamble and just...
That's probably going to be it with the RC, yeah. Leo doesn't get a terrible amount of damage from the command throw at the corner, but it does always end up with wall break.
Ooh, missed 6B. Manta Ray a decent amount of damage there from the combo, very nice. The projectile sort of going through other projectiles from Nagoriyuki. Now we have the range, the 5 heavy, stay there, what's he gonna do? Yeah, good read.
Uh-oh.
The classic RPS when the opponent has such a far-reaching move, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to try to jump over eventually. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Man, I wonder, that's probably a even more horrible position for Leo. Like when Nago is level 2 blood and just zoning you, compared to when Nago is like low blood and trying to mix you up close range. I mean, neither one of those positions are nice to be in, but
The wall hit has scaling? No, I'm pretty sure the wall damage is on scale, right?
I think it's like you mean the last hit that breaks the wall?
Yeah.
I think it's like 50 damage and it scales.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it scales. Oh, nice! Gets the throw through that frame trap. Interesting. Yeah, last time Manta Ray was able to get the round with that, but this time Neat ready. Wonder if it was the extra throw range for Nago, if that was a factor that came into play in that situation.
Last I checked, Dustloop said it didn't scale. I do not trust Dustloop as far as I can throw him. There's some very strange stuff there on that side, I gotta say. Like they say that Axel has charge partitioning, which no, this game doesn't have charge partitioning. What are you talking about? Or that Sabrabata should seldom, if ever, be used in neutral.
Alright, it's gonna be a lot of blood coming back from Neat. And the backdash.
Oh, that's gonna be punish. Oh, unless
Manta Ray making the best out of those chopped combos. I mean, if your opponent wants to give you some extra, you take it.
Absolutely. Oh no, this is probably gonna hurt. Gonna get a fair amount of blood back from that. Nice choice. Gonna get all of it back, actually. Wow, that's... Whew. The SSS buff is pretty real. Charge partitioning is basically when, and then in games like Third Strike, you could sort of divide the charge time between buffered actions. So you could build like a full charge while going forward. But in this game, the charges are so short that it's not like something you can do. Because once you return to stick to neutral, it does get rid of your charge. You can move forward and then do the thing if you inputted it with a delay, but that's not charge partitioning. That's just the game holding your charge, which is different. Old game shit, basically.
Ooh, nice Habare. But just like that, thrown back in there. No need with a lot of blood. Oh, is she gonna pop? Not quite. Very nice. And he has been avoiding that turbulence so much better now.
Ooh.
And those are so scary. Gets the anti-air!
Fireworks! Shout out to Domi. And just like that, Neat. 6 up. Oh, 4 up. But still.
That burst was... It kind of had to happen. He had to try. But damn. Can be so difficult to burst against Nago.
Yeah, usually you need to measure, you know, how high up in the air you are, because that's... Honestly, like, against most characters, bursting close slash tends to be fairly ill-advised, especially if it's an arrow hit.
Manta Ray really needs to turn on the heat here. Again! Man!
Those Abare throws have been really working out for me. Manta Ray, like, if he put some, you know, elbow grease into baiting those, maybe going for tighter meaties or even just jumping out, you know, probably would change quite a bit.
Good insta-bear dash there. Fortunately didn't get close enough to get a massive punish.
Going for his own throw? I don't know about that.
Uh-oh, now we're in the mix. He bets it all.
I like that Neat was able to whiff close slash and then go for another close slash.
Now Neat on the set point.
Who said that you don't tech throws in this game? Alright. Very critical situation here. It's basically Manta's last chance. Alright, here we go.
And she gonna pop? Yes, she will. And the punish?
Alright, this should be it.
Yep, smartly extending the combo with the use of RC.
Oh my god! But
Don't
get
tell
the
me!
wall
Oh, don't
kick.
tell me!
Not like this. Okay, okay. That was almost robbery on the high seas.
The high... That would have been a highway robbery of the highest degree.
Oh yeah. Ah! Alright. Get busted. What's this mix?
So far, so good. Isn't the multimeter? Reads the backdash. And he...
Really nice looking life lead, but again, it's the Nago factor. Anything can happen. Oh,
Yeah, there's that wire, see? So disjointed, Nago doesn't even give a damn.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Last chance. Gotta make this work. In the pressure. What's the mix? Good burst from ULTINEET.
But this position... Oh,
Oh, can we make it? Yes. That wasn't actually a combo, I don't think. No, that was a reset.
yeah, the Berserker slash, yeah, it shouldn't combo. But the most important thing, we got it. And we're still alive. Manta Ray at 3.
Hey, what are you right-ganding me for? What? What have I said?
Oh man, tough crowd tonight.
Yeah, geez. I just like posting exclamation point right-gand every once in a while. Okay. You know, you get me paranoid. It's like, oh, what did I say wrong this time?
Alright, here we go. Ooh, interesting. Comboing
Combo.
into...
Oh goodness, Manta with the momentum, but here we go. That's gonna hit. That's gonna be a fair amount of damage. And Oki.
What's it gonna be? Is it a strike? Is it a throw? Ooh.
Oh, didn't go for the Fukyo. I wonder why. I guess scared of the DP?
Oh
Well.
no.
Yep.
The
6H,
disjoint.
6H.
And it's 6H, not the furthest reaching button, like kind of a stubby one, but man, if your opponent extends themselves into it. And again, set point neat. Oh no. Ooh, I wonder if she was baiting the burst there, but the burst was not to be found.
And yeah, this is. Oh
Yep.
no.
Yeah. Good night.
Well, not a bad effort from Do The Manta Ray in their first showing, but it is what it is.
Man, Neat is so good.
For sure.
I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna try to make, like, I was already trying to make Neat lose, sort of trying to make her lose this set, but she's just too strong. I need an actual destroyer to kick this King Gamer girl's ass out of this set.
It's alright, I can do it. I'll flex on him. Shine my bald head right into ULTINEET's eyes as she's playing.
See what the situation with Candy King is. Still no sign, so I guess we're jumping into the final matchup of the evening.
My goodness. Unfortunate for Nico. It happens, but no shows are always an unfortunate thing.
Alright, Melkari, aka Mela.
I don't think I threw a single cross up. No, yeah, I didn't see it. You did throw him a bunch, but not for the Berserker slashes, yeah. But that's something you pick up when you play the matchup more. I wouldn't worry about it. And there's some situations where you can't actually throw Berserker slash, like from the guard stance attack.
Yeah, depending on your timing, even if you have the reaction, you might be throwing the wrong frame, because I think there's like 1 or 2 frames. I think one frame that you can actually just screw up the throw even if you're reacting on time.
For sure.
Like when
But,
Leo is
mostly
transition.
it's neutral, it's fairly easy. It's just that those specific like pressure situations where Leo can make it more difficult for you.
Right.
It's all about recognizing when it's doable and when it's not.
Right, but here's the honest footsies matchup. Kai versus Geo.
Oh. Oh, just double up, I guess. Can't believe that worked, but hey, here we are. Man, I gotta say though, Melkade is one of my favorite gamers to watch. Always so clean, but I do wonder if we're gonna see the Kai buffs in action.
Yeah, a lot of
Probably
Kai.
not gonna see Dragon install, but
Yeah, it's still a little questionable if that's. It definitely got better, but what changed for Kai is mostly the stun dipper is now easier to combo and far slash is actually usable.
yeah. a lot of changes like that in this patch. Like, oh hey, this character has a button that they don't use because it's just not worth using. Maybe we should change that. A lot of that sort of thing, which is obviously good. All right, nice 2S. Oh, and the bigger changes I'm told for Stun Dipper is that not only is it easier to connect both hits, but you also get Oki from it.
Yeah, that's big, especially for Kai. Kai's always been that strike throw, prince of strike throw, and you definitely want as many opportunities as possible to get in that position where you can get that strike throw game going. Ooh, that's a big hit.
Nice conversion, like that. Woo!
Empty throw into a win. Yeah, nice.
All right.
Melkari or Mela responding in kind very fast, taking a run for themselves.
Hexa played that one pretty, like, calm and collected, which, when your opponent is coming at you with a strike throw can sometimes work against you. Because if you're just sitting there eating the throws, then yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is in this game. It's like you just... Throws are super strong, so sometimes it's just... You get a couple of options and then you roll the dice.
Yep.
Seems to sort of be the theme in Strive. Sometimes you're just forced to roll that dice, and that's the name of the game.
Yep.
A lot of meter here. Let's see if...
Not sure what Hexa challenged with there, but fact of the matter is, Stun Dipper RC is hella plus, obviously. Like most things on block RC. Well, I shouldn't press a
Big
button there.
ground start here for HexaNoid. Already getting the wall break. Most of Mela's life gone, and now, what's the Oki?
Ooh.
Plus frames. Good escape there. But immediately HexaNoid just gets out of there. The most classic Guilty Gear escape. Jump, air dash out of the corner.
Nice. Checking that escape with the DP.
So many ways for Giovanna to end her
Plus
block strings in
frame.
plus frames. Nice interruption there, finds the 6B. And now,
The people's elbow.
yeah, good check.
Oh, it's whatever. I gotta say, like, Kai's heavy slash DP is surprisingly difficult to punish sometimes because it goes so far beyond you, and then it has this, at least against Mei, close slash is usually the button where that you want to go for, and it always for me ends up going in the wrong direction. Funky stuff.
Alright, finds the DP. Back to neutral. Oh my god, some of those...
Doing it. Throwing it out there. I'm playing the footsie with this heavy slash.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Man, this really is the Footsies the matchup.
Oh, trying to walk up? Ah! Alright, there we go. Gotta delay it. Oh, nice. Smashing the super there. Getting it out in the window of opportunity.
Oh man. I guess XP.
You watch Churara? Okay.
Alright, first big hit. Going in. Oh, but the whiff punish on that 2D.
Missing the micro dash 5H for the extension there.
Man, some of the Geo combos are so cool. When you go for those micro dash 5K juggles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the read! Perfect round there for HexaNoid.
Very in control.
Duel 1.
Yeah, but a Jagger Cub might be stronger. Yeah, I'm still confused. But where is the Foodora? I mean, you can't just press that against players who know how to deal with it, because it is reactable in most situations. If Kai is throwing Foodora out, you can just check it with a button. And for some characters, you get a conversion out of that as well.
Yeah, I think Mela hasn't so far checked like some of the layer 1 nonsense too many times, but I think that's like sort of a respect thing when you know you're fighting against a strong opponent. Sometimes you just don't even want to test them because you know that they should have the counter option in their pocket.
Exactly. Tried to backdash, but that's not really the response. The thing for that spin kick is it's kind of like Foodora in a sense, where you kind of want to just try and check it with a 5P or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to avoid with movement options like backdash, so it's better to just go for a button.
Yeah, and
especially plus unblock.
Yeah, tools like that you can really usually slip in with when you make your opponent worried about other options, when they're looking for other options to counter.
Really nice conversion from Mela here. Fast RC2H.
Oh, the air super! And here we go. Baiting the throw, or maybe the DP there. Mela still staying. I'm still in the game. Don't you get cocky. Oh, Footsie's man!
That connected, so hey, it's all good. Oh, just 6P there? Did it beat? Did Geo 6P just beat 2P? Because it kind of looked like that. Uh-oh.
Yep, coming in a lot of big damage.
Yep.
But now Mela with the meter. One hit could lead into very big combo.
Nice. Should be able to get the corner here. Ow! Bait it out. That's going to be punished. With a 5D. Optimal stuff. Let's not drop this. Oh, doesn't kill though.
1 hit point. All right. Damn. Yeah, I think Geo... I think HexaNoid didn't have the self buff there, but Geo's still like relatively tough character in terms of like guts and defense modifier. I mean, more so when you actually get the buff, but...
Uh-oh. Yeah, with the buff, if you have 100, you just essentially like Potemkin level, or even better.
Yeah, basically like Pot and Nago level of HP.
Nail-cutting, giving in kind after seeing that earlier burst bait by Hexa. Yeah, I can do a jump cancel burst bait too. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, the 6P against 2P.
Yeah, that keeps happening now. That's really unfortunate. I feel like that's a thing that shouldn't work, but hey, there you go.
Yeah, that 6P buff coming into play starts much faster now for Geo in this patch.
Oh no.
Making it an actual footsie button, I guess.
Did this character really need that? I guess.
Ooh, big hit. Has the opportunity to... Oh, okay. Opting to save the meter here.
Oh, nice! Actually getting the landing frames there with the 2P. Mela's so crisp. Oof. Oof!
Nice recognition by Mela there. I think they probably weren't able to get that air throw after seeing the opponent in the air during the RC, so just opting to chase and catching them on landing instead.
Yeah, very smart.
Man, that 2D from Kai never stops surprising me how good of a button that is for Footsie's exchanges. Get the wall break.
That's the kind of 2D everybody wishes they had.
Speaking of
except
2Ds.
Except Geo. Geo's like,
Geo,
oh,
yeah.
nice 2D, kid. Let me show you how it's done. Woo! Oh, no, pick up.
Was that an actual
sure.
punish, the DP?
I don't know, but it looked convincing. I think it said counter, not punish, but I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I think if moves are on counter hit recovery, the punish text will not show. It will instead show the counter.
I guess it maybe was, unless, of course,
But wait.
Hexa was just mashing something.
Super silent counter hit recovery though.
Oh, yeah, so
Usually.
maybe Hexa was pressing something.
Oh, tricky. Landing a small hit, but needs another one.
Oh, nice, jumping out of the throw.
Really good prediction from... Oh, that goes under Fireball.
What?
That's-
Geo 2D does that as well? Oh, I see. So they were like, Soul doesn't need a 2D that goes under trucks. Let's give it to Geo instead. Uh-oh. All right. The fast RC 5K, but doesn't convert off of it. Unfortunate.
And a fast challenge from HexaNoid, putting them again on leading position, but not by too much. It's like usually with the tools that sort of avoid the S fireball are like fairly frame tight, though. So,
Oh,
again, very good challenge there.
5K is the button that Kai usually wants to play that pressure game with, but it is -2. So, I think it's -2. I'm just saying things now. Let me check.
Into
It's -2. I got it. I'm a game.
yeah, playing very safe that round there. Mela. Ooh, that's a barely misses the pickup. That would have been so big. The cross up shenanigans.
We've seen 2P lose to Geo 6P twice in this set now. It's messed up.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a 2P that hits like very high. It can be a blessing and a curse in the same depending on the RPS situation, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, in that situation, better just why didn't you use 2K? You got red. Oh,
That's gonna hurt. Oh wait, no, actually. Look at that.
I think
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, nice burst though.
yeah, I think HexaNoid was worried about the burst that Mela had, so just playing it a little safer. Speaking
Not
of
giving
bursts.
a care in the world for that blue RC.
Oh, that the jumping button was already active.
Oh. Nice defense from Mel gonna get but the 2P getting caught out, and that's it. Hexa getting themselves a neat little 2-point lead here. 5-3 now.
HexaNoid, the UK player. Damn, in Strive we have so many good UK players. It's
for
like
sure.
if I have to name one region that's kind of dominating the EU scene, it's probably UK right now.
Well, you got Hexa, you got Barry, you got Jester, all these really strong players.
Yeah, those are just like just a couple of examples. Where's the Finnish scene? I mean, I think
Well, I mean, listen, obviously, I'm the best there is, but, you know, I'm just holding myself back so I don't make everybody feel bad.
I feel like finishing was super strong in Exert, but still hasn't like come out too much in Strive.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's true what Radun said. Finnish team doesn't join enough tournaments.
I think it's pretty much just me who's joining tournaments. But I've been doing all right. I was top 25 in Levo. I'm tough.
Oh, wow. A difficult situation. Oh, very important hit to score.
Nice.
There's the throw.
Oh, but are seeing too early, maybe? Oh, I wonder if Mela was, like, thinking that the second hit wasn't going to connect.
Yeah. Right, getting a lot of meter on the board, but...
Oh,
again.
my goodness. Not actually.
Good response!
Yo! I see you and your plus on block super, and I do not care. Vapor thrust.
Oh my god, just lets the up kick rip.
Damn. All right. Just like that. Hexa looking to get out of here and win this. So it's 6-3.
Yeah, a couple of really crucial plays during crucial moments, getting Hexa the 3 consecutive wins that they needed.
Now Mela just needs to win all of them if he hopes to stand a chance here.
Yeah, gotta stay calm. Very nice backdash.
Oh. Nice 6P.
Again, a really nice Abare. Very active on defense. I mean, Mela has been scoring really big counter hits here and there, but it's...
Not quite good enough to get the wall break, but might not need it here. Oh, mistiming the projectile, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mistiming or perhaps a setup?
Yeah, who knows?
It's a really big hit to start out the round with.
Oh.
Misses the ender, but straight transitions into the reset situation.
Oh, I like that. I didn't block that cross up. Shame that there was no conversion out of it, though. Oh, probably didn't have time for DP there.
Yeah.
Oh, just do it. Ah! Oh no, the side switch. Probably didn't want that.
Oh,
Oh no.
The second hit of the Dipper whiffing
Yo,
here
are
we
we
go.
doing it? We're going.
in the clutchest of moments.
Woo!
Finds the DP, and that's a
Oh,
combo starter.
combo!
Oh, baby!
Oh, not like that! Not like that!
That was so cool, but
That was it! Oh no! Fucking Geo Guts! I can't believe it! That was it! That was the moment!
such a tragedy.
Man, a combo off of heavy slash DP though? Fucking nice.
I bet Mela has been holding onto that DI just to be able to, like, showcase it.
Oh, yeah. Saw that
bait.
coming a mile away. And there we go. That should be.
Yeah, that's
That
gonna be a
should
kill, right?
be it.
Yeah, because even though the buff lingers for a moment after you spend the meter, that 5D charge spends a lot of time and not being able to take the defense modifier into that combo. Yep, still alive.
Still alive. That's what I like to see. Let's go, Malcolm. Not biased, but I do love my boy.
Ooh, that was really dangerous looking.
Nice. Got a challenge with that sometimes. Ooh!
Very nice.
Yo. Reed does that. Oh no, that's it. That's it.
Oh yeah, that was a Melkor round, man. He's empowered.
He's
Chase
like,
is on.
I can't believe I dropped that dragon install combo. Now I gotta make up for it. Ah! Oh, but unfortunate, because Hexa did miss the punish there, but I'm guessing Mela was already kind of like panicking. Oh no, just like that. HexaNoid on set point.
Let's see if we can live once again. But already in this difficult position, and that far slash so active.
Yup. Alright. DT, DT.
You gotta be really careful here. Hexa baiting that burst so hard.
Now fishing with 2D. Gets hit by the spiral arrow.
Oh, bets the farm on that DP. Has to RC that.
Ooh, that's so scary.
Man, one mistake. Here's the RPS. And he reads the backdash. Man.
I mean, you gotta make a read there on either side because it's plus 10. You know, you gotta think of a way to get out of there.
Yeah, you're essentially in a big throw situation, and that time Melker was predicting that maybe they want to press a button immediately or dash in for the throw. But HexaNoid played the option that calls that out. Micro dash into a strike, catching that backdash, and just like that. 74.
Excellent set though. That was a joy to watch, gotta say. HexaNoid. Whew, what a player.
My favorite thing, footsies.